Welcome back to the channel. This is my mock draft 2.0. I wanted to make another one after all the trades and such went down with the Niners, the Dolphins, and the Eagles. I made one a little while back, but we haven't done one in a while. The draft is in 3 weeks from today, I believe. Today's Thursday. So yeah, I'll probably make maybe one more at the most after this, maybe like the day before the draft or something. But yeah, we're gonna make one right now. First two picks you really don't have to talk about is Lawrence and Wilson. There's really not any debate there. I mean, I don't think I've seen a real mock draft that has anything different. That's just what it's going to be. The real draft starts at number 3. So here's where the controversy starts. The Niners traded up. They traded a lot of picks and assets to get up to number 3, and they need a quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo is not the guy. He's always injured, and when he's not injured, he's just decent. So they need a young quarterback. It's really been between Mac Jones, Trey Lance, and Justin Fields. A lot of mock drafts are having Mac Jones go there now, which I really didn't expect coming into this draft season. Don't get me wrong, I obviously love Mac Jones. He is the man. He killed it this last year. With the way the NFL is today, it's more about upside and athleticism and how strong your arm is and all that stuff. He's got a good arm. He's very smart, great pocket presence, some of the best pocket presence I've ever seen. So really, the knock on him is the lack of athleticism and the not super amazing arm strength. So that's why I'm not going to have him go here, because I just don't think the Niners traded all that to get Mac Jones, because they probably could have traded a lot lower to get him. So I'm going to have him go with Justin Fields out of Ohio State. He is a good prospect, very good. He's got a lot of upside. He's very athletic, has a strong arm. He's had a good career at Ohio State, especially 2019. So I think that's who they're going to go with. That a lot of people are saying Mac Jones now, and I wouldn't be shocked with that. I'd be a little surprised, but not completely shocked, but we'll see. The Atlanta Falcons, I'm going to have them, I really want them to trade down in real life, but I'm not doing trades right here. Deep down, I want them to take a quarterback because it's exciting, and you always, want that young, exciting quarterback to lead your team into the future. But Matt Ryan has like 3 years left on his deal still. So I don't see them doing that, even though I kind of want them to. But really, more realistically, we need offensive line or just defense in general. So I'm going to go with Penei Sewell, tackle out of Oregon. He's really going to beef up that offensive line. He is a great offensive line prospect. He can play tackle or guard. He can pass block. He can run block. He's a really, really good offensive lineman that'll immediately make the offense much better. Number 5, usually I want the Bengals to take Penei Sewell because they desperately need offensive line help to protect Joe Burrow, but he is not here now. So I'm going to go with Jamar Chase and get Burrow, his guy from college. That's an easy one. The Dolphins at 6. This is an interesting one. They traded back from 3, which probably means that they're not going to take a quarterback, so I'm not going to do that. I would love to go Pitts because he is a very good playmaker, but I think I'm going to go with Jalen Waddle here and get Tua a weapon. I love Devontae Smith, I really do, but Jalen Waddle has people like speed more these days, and Jalen Waddle is an absolute freak when it comes to speed. He also has just great route running and hands. Smith is a little more of a complete receiver, but Waddle is more of the electrifying, take the top off the defense kind of guy. So I think they're going to go with him, but either one of them would be fantastic. It's kind of pick your poison at this point. At number 7, the Detroit Lions, I'm going to have them take Trey Lance. So I think they want that young quarterback to really mold. He's the youngest in the draft. Arguably has the most upside, so I think they're going to go with that. Jared Goff is most likely not the long-term answer, even though he's young. Panthers, they just traded for Sam Darnold, so I don't think they're going to go quarterback now. I'm going to have them go Kyle Pitts, which I think would be a great pick for them. He is a freak of nature. As a Falcons fan, that really scares me because he is just amazing. He's a freak athlete. He's gonna tear it up wherever he goes. Number 9, Broncos. I think this is an easy one. They got to go Mac Jones. They got to get a quarterback for the future. Drew Lock is probably not the answer. Mac Jones, I think he would be a very good fit with the Broncos. Jerry Jeudy is already there from Alabama, so he's already been throwing to him for a while. So I think this one just makes sense. I think John Elway would be really happy with this one. Cowboys, I'm going to have him take Surtain. That's an easy one. I had him take him in the last one. Giants, I'm going to go Devontae Smith to get Daniel Jones, a good playmaker. Eagles really need a receiver, but the best receivers are already off the board. I would love to see them trade down at this point and get, well, they already traded down. I don't know why they did, because they could have gotten a really good receiver to help Jalen Hurts out. But I think they're going to go Rashawn Slater with this one. Their offensive line is getting old. Chargers going to go Christian Darrisaw. They need some O-line to help out Justin Herbert. Vikings, I'm not sure exactly what they need. I'm not a Vikings expert at all. I don't think they need much offense except maybe a guard, but there's not really a great guard up here. So I'm going to go with Micah Parsons. He is a freak athlete off the edge. I think he can make a big difference in that linebacking core. Patriots, I know they should really try to get Mac Jones if they can. He'd be a great fit there. I'm going to have him go with Elijah Vera Tucker just because I really don't know what else to get him. I mean, they could always use offensive line help, so why not? Cardinals, I'm going to go with J.C. Horn, corner out of Carolina. I know they need cornerback help, and he's the best one available. Raiders will go with Jalen Phillips, the edge rusher. I know they need some edge rusher. Second pick for the Dolphins. They just had one a few picks ago. I think we gotta go with Najee Harris. He is a big playmaker, and obviously, being from Alabama, they're all going to fit together with him and Waddle now on the team. It's really going to all mesh together, and he is definitely, to me, the best running back in the draft, but I am a little biased. The Washington football team, I'm going to have him go, let's go with Owusu Koramoah, just because he's a really good athlete and they love defense. The Bears, they need a quarterback, but there's not really a good one left. So I'm going to have him go with Tevin Jenkins to help that offensive line out. Colts, they need offensive tackle and corner. I'm going to have him go with Greg Newsome II out of Northwestern. Titans also need a corner, so they will go with Caleb Farley out of Virginia Tech. He's got those back problems, and that's why he's been sliding, but I think if he can overcome that, he's got a whole lot of upside and potential. Jets, they also need a corner, but they also need an edge rusher. So we're going to go with Kwity Paye out of Michigan for them. Steelers need a corner, need an offensive tackle. So we could go with Samuel Cosmi. Let's go Eric Stokes out of Georgia. He's really fast, and I know that's appealing to a lot of scouts. Jaguars with their second pick. I want to get them a offensive lineman because they have a pretty good running back in James Robinson. He had a good rookie year. So we'll go with Samuel Cosmi out of Texas for them. Browns need an edge rusher, and here's Azeez Ojulari right for him, right on the board. Ravens also need edge. We will get them Jason Owa out of Penn State. He is an absolute monster. I think he ran like a 4.4, and he's like big, like 6'5", 260, something like that, something crazy. Saints need a corner. There's a lot of corner needs in this draft, but I don't really see a good one left right here. I think I'm going to kind of reach a little bit and get Rondale Moore right here for the Saints. He is very underrated, an elite playmaker. Although he is small, he's like 5'7", something like that, but he is super fast, super electric, and everything you want in a receiver these days. Packers need offensive tackle and wide receiver, so we're going to get them Rashad Bateman. He's a good prospect out of Minnesota. Bills need corner and edge and wide receiver, so I think we're going to go Terrace Marshall out of LSU. Chiefs need offensive tackle and wide receiver like everybody else we just did for. So I think we're going to go with Liam Eichenberg out of Notre Dame, offensive tackle. And the last pick is the defending Super Bowl champions, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They need interior D-line, wide receiver, interior O-line. So we're going to go with Christian Barmore out of Alabama. He's a good prospect, good pass rusher. And that is going to be your mock draft for today. That was our mock draft 2.0. If you disagree with me, just let me know in the comments. Let me know how you would change it up from what I did. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.